As I was saying, it's been a long time coming, but he's finally arrived. Welcome to Pete Thomas from Chili Willy on the drums here. We've got Arnie Moore on the bass. So let's have a very big warm welcome for John Stewart.
Thank you.
Oh, Wheatfield Lady, in the Wheatfield we were young. Oh, my Wheatfield Lady, I can taste you on my tongue. And laying out before me the endless highway lies, and the lady's eyes grow hungry when she knows the eagle fly. Rock me crazy, Wheatfield Lady, oh sweet highway, rock me home. Rock me crazy, Wheatfield Lady, take me to my lady at the end of the road. Oh, Wheatfield Lady, shining in the sun. Oh, my Wheatfield Lady, call me and I come. And roll me down, oh highway sound, sting my wheels to run. And drive me wild, highway child, till my Wheatfield Lady come. Rock me crazy, Wheatfield Lady, oh sweet highway, rock me home. Rock me crazy, Wheatfield Lady, take me to my lady at the end of the road. Rock me crazy, Wheatfield Lady, oh sweet highway, rock me home. Rock me crazy, Wheatfield Lady, take me to my lady at the end of the road. Crazy Wheatfield Lady, oh sweet highway, rock me home. Rock me crazy Wheatfield Lady, take me to my lady at the end of the road. Thank you.
Great to be here in England. We just got in yesterday morning. I now know what jet lag is. Here's a song that I wrote for the Monkees. If I could hide beneath the wings of the bluebird as she sings, the 6 o'clock alarm would never ring, but it rings and I rise. I rub the sleep out of my eyes. The shaving razor's old and it stings, but cheer up, sleepy Jean. Oh, what can it mean to a daydream believer and a homecoming queen? And you once thought of me as a white knight on his steed, but now you know how funky I can be. And a good time starting in without $1 to spend. But how much, baby, do we really need? So cheer up, sleepy Jean. Oh, what can it mean to a daydream believer and a homecoming queen?
cheer up, sleepy teen. Oh, what can it mean to it? A daydream believer and a homecoming queen. Cheer up, sleepy teen. Oh, what can it mean to a daydream believer and a homecoming queen? A homecoming queen. Hello, John, 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 John.
When I wrote Daydream Believer, it was I think the last single the Monkees recorded. About 10 days after the record came out, the group disbanded. For some reason, they just vanished from the face of the earth. I wrote another song called Never Going Back to Nashville that wow. The Lovin' Spoonful recorded. 2 weeks. It's 2 weeks after the record came out. God. I recently had a lot of luck writing the Nixon and Agnew campaign song, too. But you can't look back when you're moving on. Yeah, you can't look back, buddy, you got to go and sing your song. Where did they go? All the good times I used to know. A long time ago, I love the woman, I love the woman, never let her know. But you can't look back when you're moving on. Oh, you can't look back, buddy, you got to go and sing your song. Oh, you can't look back when you're moving on. Yeah, you can't look back, buddy, you got to go and sing your song. Stumble and fall, I'm not the man that I was at all. The words on the wall, I do believe I might have blown it all. But you can't look back when you're moving on. Yeah, you can't look back, buddy, you got to go and sing your song. Yeah, you can't look back when you're moving on. Oh, you can't look back, buddy, you got to go and sing your song. Arnie and I are from California. Arnie would drink to a stoplight. Had I been born in New York City, a New York City girl I'd know, and working in the concrete, not the sunlight, living in that New York rain and snow. Oh, there's California bloodlines in my heart, and the California woman in my song. Oh, there's California bloodlines in my heart, and the California heartbeat in my soul.
just to think that I might have never known you if I had lived my life in Tennessee. But I really could have never let that happen, for you in California or in me. Oh, there's California bloodlines in my heart, and a California woman in my soul. Oh, there's California bloodlines in my heart, and a California heartbeat in my soul. Have you wondered where we were before we were born? Just rolling round the heavens like a song. And I know it's then I saw the big Sierras, saw a California sunrise coming on. Oh, there's California bloodlines in my heart, and the California woman in my soul. Yeah, there's California bloodlines in my heart, and the California heartbeat in my soul. Yeah, there's California bloodlines in my heart, and the California woman in my soul. Oh, there's California bloodlines in my heart, and the California heartbeat in my soul. Black boy in Chicago, laying in the street with not enough to wear, not near enough to eat. But don't you know you saw it on that July afternoon? You saw a man named Armstrong that walked upon the moon. And a young girl in Calcutta, she's barely 8 years old. And the flies that swarm the marketplace, they see she don't get old. But don't you know she heard it on that July afternoon? She heard a man named Armstrong had walked upon the moon. She heard a man named Armstrong that walked upon the moon. Now the rivers are getting dirty, and the wind is getting bad, and war and hate is killing off the only earth we have. But the world all stopped to watch it on that July afternoon, to watch a man named Armstrong walk upon the moon, to watch a man named Armstrong walk upon the moon. Oh, I wonder if a long time ago, somewhere in the universe, they watched a man named Adam walk upon the earth.
One of the greatest days in anyone's life. It might not come till you're 35, it might come when you're 15. It's the day that you realize that your parents no longer have any control over you. It's a great feeling of freedom when you can look at them as just two funny people you used to live with. Here's a song about a kid who found out at the age of 9.
And he left his home in San Jose. He was just a boy of 9, and he'd only gone a mile to find. He didn't have a dime, didn't have a dime. He said, Mama, have you got $1? Hey, Mama, when you're off the phone. Oh, but Mama kept talking, the boy kept walking without a road of his own. No, 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 no. Mama, don't you know? Taking my road away, got a road of your own. Taking my road away, got a road of your own, you got a road of your own. And he came to the mission San Luis. Lupe Jones was doing well. She owned the board and served the Lord and rang the mission bell. Rang the mission bell. La-da-da-da-da-da-da. And she turned him on and she turned him down and she turned him over slowly. Oh, stay with me to fill your needs. The boy answered lowly, no, no, no. Lupe, don't you know? You're taking my road away, got a road of your own. You're taking my road away, you got a road of your own, you got a road of your own. You got a road of your own. Taking my road away, you got a road of your own, got a road of your own. Thank you.
Peter Thomas had one rehearsal last night. I think it's just incredible. Politics is a dirty business. But in 1968, I had a great experience. I campaigned with a man by the name of Robert Kennedy, who was running for president in the United States. I don't know if you're aware of that over here. But he was the last one. It was the last campaign. It was more than Indiana. It was more than South Dakota. It was more than California. It was more than Oregon. It was a race against time. It was always on our minds, and he died on the road. We were tired, we were hungry, we were living on a dream. For all forgotten people, never heard and never seen, that there would come a time, for a moment they would shine, and it died on the road. Truly as the sun, truly as the rain, truly I believe that it was the last campaign. Truly
as the sun, truly as the rain. Oh, truly I believe that it was the last campaign. It was more than Indiana, it was more than South Dakota, it was more than California, it was more than Oregon. It was a race against time, it was always on our minds, and he died on the road. There ain't no wild horses out on Wild Horse Road. There ain't no wild horses there, I know. Somewhere they're trucking Mustangs on a lonesome desert road. But there ain't no wild horses out on Wild Horse Road. No, 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 no. Running down a Mustang, what'll it take to pick up a gun? Hey, young moonlight gunner, where's the sun? And don't it make you feel like kicking in a white wall now that you finally know that there ain't no wild horses? No, there ain't no wild horses. No, there ain't no wild horses out on Wild Horse Road. Shoot all the brave horses, and how will we ride? Shoot all the brave horses, and how will we ride? Shoot all the brave horses, and how horses, and how will we ride? Shoot all the brave horses, and how will we ride? Shoot all the brave horses, and how the sun, truly as the rain, truly I believe that it was the last campaign. Arnie Moore.
B.B. King has a guitar named Lucille. This is my guitar, Mary Lou Ferguson. We have an album coming out in May, a live album that was done in Phoenix, Arizona. And this is a song I wrote for Elvis Presley. He didn't record it, but I'm not going to let that stop me.
Mississippi boy learning how to live on the road. Found me a woman who got down to my soul. Oh, I never knew what I had till I lost you. I swear to the stars above. And you can call me the runaway fool of love. Oh, treated you bad, I was walking with my head in the clouds. Now I'm feeling so lonely, living my life in a crowd. Oh, I never knew what I had till I lost you. I swear to the stars above. And you can call me the runaway fool of love. And you can move me, hold me, and roll me like a glove. Oh, you can call me the runaway fool of love. Oh, I never knew what I had till I lost you. I swear to the stars above. And you can call me the runaway fool of love. And you can move me, hold me, and roll me like a glove. Oh, you can call me the runaway fool. Who call me the runaway fool? Who call me the runaway fool of love? Well, they say that every woman at one time or another wishes that the man in her arms was an outlaw. And they say that every outlaw at one time or another wishes that the girl in his arms. I said, oh, a little early, but God bless you anyway. Wishes that the girl in his arms. I'll say, wishes that the girl in his arms. It's a little weird up there. Was Swedish. One hand on the lady, keeping one on the contraband, and one eye down the river, just looking for a jealous man. Please let your hair down, honey. Oh, please, while the moon is bright. It's the lady and the outlaw. Oh, they forget who they are tonight. Please let your hair down, honey. Oh, please, while the moon is bright. It's the lady and the outlaw. Oh, they forget who they are tonight. Let your head down, honey. Please, while the moon is bright. It's the lady and the outlaw. Oh, they forget who they are tonight. Keeping one hand on the lady, keeping one on the contraband. One night down the river, she's looking for a jealous man. Please let your hair down, honey. please, well, the moon is bright. It's the lady and the outlaw, oh, they forget who they are tonight. Please let your head down, honey. Oh, please, well, the moon is bright. Oh, please let your head down, honey. Oh, please, well, the moon is bright. Oh, please let your head down, honey. Oh, please, well, the moon is bright.
In America, the policemen are a lot different than they are here. They are probably the most hated and the most underpaid profession in America. This is a song called Cops.
You're dirty or you're clean. Black and white, shotgun rider. Oh, is there nothing you ain't seen? And you rule out on the highway. Rule out on the highway. Rule out on the highway. Magnum stroker, donut joker, you know Abel and you know Cain. TV hero, schoolyard zero. You got to know it's a no-win game, and you rule out on the highway. Rule out on the highway. Rule out on the highway.
San Francisco Chronicle that I forgot to say. But it was about a lady who lived in the good old days. When a century was born, well, a century had died. And about these good old days, well, the old lady replied, you know, they were just a lot of people who were doing the best they could. Yeah, she said, the good old days, well, they were just a lot of people who were doing the best they could. And then the lady said that they did it pretty up and walking good. Well, whatever happened to those faces in the old photographs? I mean the little boys. Boys, hell, they were men who stood knee-deep in the Johnstown mud during the time of that terrible flood, when they listened to the water. That awful noise. And then they just put away the dreams that belong to little boys. Oh, the sun is going down for Mr. Bowie as he's singing with his class of 19-2, singing, oh, mother country, I do love you. Oh, mother country, I do love you. I knew a man named E.A. Stewart. He spelled it S-T-U-A-R-T. And he owned some of the finest horses that I think I've ever seen. But he had one favorite. Oh, and she was a champion, the old campaigner. And he called her Sweetheart on Parade. And she was easily the finest horse that the good Lord ever made. But old E.A. Stewart, well, he knew that he was going blind. But he said, before I go, he told the boys around the tack room one day, he said, before I go, I'm gonna drive her one more time. Well, people came from miles around and they stood around the ring. But no one said a word. No one said a thing. And they're opening the gates back there. And then here they come. E.A. Stewart in the wagon right behind. And he's sitting straight and proud. And he's driving her stone blind. And would you look at her? Oh, she never looked finer or went better than today. Yeah, it's E.A. Stewart and the old campaigner. Sweetheart on Parade. And the people cheered. Why, I even saw a grown man break right down and cry. And you know, it was just a little while later. Yeah, it was just a little while later that old E.A. Stewart died. Oh, the sun is going down for Mr. Bowie as he's singing with his class of 19-2, and he's singing, oh, mother country, I do love we want to thank you very much for being so nice to us, and we hope we can come back to England sometime again.
Time I see that Greyhound bus go rolling down the line, makes me wish I'd talk much more to you, and we had all that time. Still it's only wishing, and I know it's nothing more. Never going back, never going back, no. I'm never going back to Nashville anymore. In Oklahoma City, yes, I know that she won't treat me cruel. Denver, Colorado never made me feel like such a fool. These are only cities, but they're cities without you. Never going back, never going back, no. Never going back to Nashville nothing more. Never going back, I'm never going back, no. Never going back to Nashville anymore. Got a good-looking lady out across the track, yeah. Going back for one more time, but a good-looking lady make you walk the line, yeah. Go. I'd like to thank all the people that played on this. Let's have a big hand over on the bass from a good buddy, Arnie, wide low Lord. Back there on the drum, the incredible Peter Thomas. Let's hear it. I'd like to thank Peter Frame who brought us over here. And thank you, London. Never going back, never going back, never going back no more. Thank you very much.
Big hand for John Stewart. Come on, let's get back. Let's get back. I think we've got time for one more, I'm sure, right?
Thank you very much. Wow. How about that, Arnie?
Over old Kentucky on the Derby day, they let him run. They let the big horse run. Please, Mrs. Tweedy, saw him on the TV. Send him out to run in the California sun and let him run. Oh, let him run. And let me see the big horse run. Let him run. Let him run. Let him run. Let him run. The swat side fishing man awoke. I never saw a horse like that before. Let him run. Oh, let the big horse run. Running is an itch. He's got a scratch. No offense to old Dan Patch, but let him run. Oh, let him run. Oh, let me see the big horse run. Let him run, let him, oh, let him run, let him run, let him, oh, let him run, let him run, let him, oh, let him run, let him run, let him, oh, let him run. Spending his time in the field with the ladies, in the field with the ladies, he can't complain, but let him run. Oh, let the big horse run. One more time, out on the track, saddle the wind and get up on his back and let him run. Oh, let him run. And let me see the big horse run. Let him run. Let him run. Let him run. Let him run, let him run, let him run. Let him run, let him run. Oh, let him run, let him, oh, let him run, let him run, let him, oh, let him run, let him run, let him, oh, let him run, let him run, let him, oh, let him run.
waiting for, right?